What is up, YouTube? It's Jacob with week 8, day 3, coming at you with pause squats and close grip bench. Let's get into it. Today we had a great day on pause squats, and we ended up working to a single at around RPE 7. And going into squatting today, I wasn't really sure what I'd go up to. I had been progressing in weight every week. So 2 weeks ago I hit 375 for a single. Last week I hit 385. So I wasn't really sure what to do the same rep because the RPEs stay the same, but I've been improving on my squat. So we worked up to 375 to see how that felt. And here's 309 when I put on my sleeves and my belt. This felt like literally air going through. It's funny, I've noticed as I've gone, 265 feels heavier than going over. I don't know if it's because before I put on my belt and knee sleeves or what, but I feel like that's kind of my body getting more acclimated. It feels tougher than it is. So here's the first actual heavy single we had working up today. If you haven't already, make sure to hit the subscribe button. At the moment, we're getting closer and closer to 400 subscribers, so I appreciate if you could hit that button, maybe leave a like. But yeah, 375 moves super smooth, way smoother than it did before. And so we ended up making the decision to go up to 180 kg or 390 for 7 pounds, and this is how it went. Felt pretty good. Definitely one thing I have an issue with overall in my squat would be the midway point, and I kind of dip my chest over more. If you notice on this one, my chest leans over, my butt kind of rises before everything else does. Need to work on getting that smoother, and we kind of did work on it from sets 2 to 4. I was reviewing this footage and I was noticing how I was kind of forward, and I tried to get myself more upright, which is going to be something I'm going to need to do moving forward, just so I can help, stabilize my lower back and get a deeper squat and feel more strong altogether. Other than that, another big thing that I'm going to want to work on is to try to keep my knees over my toes more, like I've said the last 2 videos. I feel like I've done a better job, at least on my back offs, but we need to do this for every rep and every set. A big thing I've been trying to hammer home is these breaths between every set, every rep, every single time I move weight. And it might look exaggerated, but it really helps me get set and get my brace and make sure I'm really solid throughout everything. And overall, it's made my squat blow up. It's helped me on my deadlift. It's helped me on my bench. And being tight has kind of helped everything and kind of allowed me to lock my form and only need to move what I need to move. As for what we did for back offs, we did a 4x6. Our first 3 sets are pause 309, and then our last set ended up being 276 pause. Before, at the beginning of my program, my pauses used to be almost non-existent. I feel like they're getting to the point where literally every rep is almost like not questionable as to, it's different from a regular squat. Because when I started, my core was super weak. I couldn't really handle squat volume well, just because it wasn't something I did. Before, I would lift heavy, but never do back off sets. I would never do any accessories. I wouldn't do more than 3 reps for the most part, maybe a 5x5 here and there. But getting these back off sets, doing accessory or secondary lifts, and working on technique, bracing, everything's really helped my squat improve. Not even from like a 1 rep max standpoint, but just from like a volume standpoint. Next here, we're getting into our close grip bench. Had to adjust my setup a little bit during this workout, but today we were feeling a little sore around the chest or near the front delt, but strength wasn't not there. It just wasn't where it could be. And you have off days, It's not something that's uncommon, that's never going to happen. So the best thing you can do is kind of deal with it, I guess. And also, here's our top set. We did 95 kg or 209 for 5. Still keep good form, work on it. We overshot a little bit, but it wasn't anything that was crazy. tried to work on just pausing every single rep and making sure, we can press off our chest. But it was 6.5, maybe pushing 7 there. And for our back offs, trying to really maintain form, pause it, and kind of, work through our weak points. Bench is not our specialty, but we're going to try to make our weakness our strong point. So for these back offs, we did a 3x5 with 182, really working on technique and getting that full range of motion kind of flexed out, so that bottom portion we're really trying to hold and explode out of there and get the most out of the bottom of our lift. But this will about take us to the end of this video. If you liked it, make sure to leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you're looking to get some supplements, go to use my code at Get Raw Nutrition, code JHilly for 10% off on your order. And I will catch you guys in the next one. See ya.